But I'm finna sneeze. Hold on. But anyway, that's enough about the permit shit. But next, okay, when you get to Swift, they'll pay for your transportation to get there to the school. You're gonna be there for anywhere for a month to a month and a half, depending how soon you get your CDL. So I suggest to save up a couple checks from your job. If you have kids and bills and shit, save up some money so when you go, you don't have to worry about your bills. But I know it's a sacrifice. A lot of bills might go overdue. You might go into debt a little bit. That's why when you get to Swift Academy, wherever you go, it can be fucking Waco, Memphis, Utah, wherever they send you. You really gotta just stay focused, bro, because you ain't trying to be one of these guys who been here for about a month, 2 months, and you didn't got nothing to show for it. It's very easy to get caught up in like partying and going to the pool, and because it can become a very college-like vibe. But you really gotta just study. You really just gotta study and stay focused. Don't get caught up. So you show up with your permit, or you don't show up with your permit. I'm gonna tell you what happens if you don't show up with your permit. If you don't show up with your permit, of course, they're gonna help you get your permit. They're gonna put you in class for a week, and they're gonna have you studying the app I told you about. The app called CDL Prep by Jeffrey Diaz. It's like a white steering wheel. By Jeffrey Diaz, CDL Prep. They're gonna have you studying at that app. They're gonna have you studying at a book. They're gonna have you do that for about a week. Then they're gonna take you to the DMV. They're gonna take you to the DMV and help you. But I'm gonna get off that. I feel like I explained enough. If you do show up with your permit or whatever, don't matter. Once you get your permit, whether you show up with the permit or you get your permit with Swift, next is you gotta get your CDL. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna have to practice pre-trip. It's pre-trip, and then it's your maneuvers. Your pre-trip inspection, you have to know everything about this truck. So from the front of the truck to the back of the trailer, that includes the lights, the engine components, even inside. Look inside. You gotta know all this. It's some shit you gotta learn. Now, it's a lot of information, but millions of people came ahead of you, so it's nothing that you can't get. That's why I say you just gotta study and buckle down and and realize you didn't come to Swift Academy, which one you go to. You didn't come here to make friends or come on vacation. You came so you can get your fucking money, get the bag. So, with that being said, you just gotta stay focused. When you get there, you're gonna do your pre-trip, which I just told you is everything from them headlights from the front of the truck to the back of that trailer, and the tires inside the cab, everything. And next, your maneuvers is going to be like bagging at a 90-degree angle, straight line backing, doing an offset backing. You'll learn all that. Now, ideally, you're supposed to learn all that to 3 to 4 weeks. If you come with your permit, you got 4 weeks to learn all this shit. If you don't come with your permit, you got 3 weeks. But see, also, you get 3 chances to fail. You don't want to think about that. You want to be one and done like your boy, like me. I was one and done. But they give you 3 chances. So that's why 3 weeks can turn to 6 weeks easily. And if they like you, 7, maybe 8. But think how long. That's like 2 months with no money coming in. You just fucking trying to get the CDL. So you want to do it as easy as possible. That's why getting your CDL, getting your CDL permit helps you a lot. So then after that, after you go through that process and you obtain your CDL, you are put with a mentor. You're with a mentor for 200 hours. That's about 1 month, 4 weeks. It took me 5 because of circumstances. But you're going to be with him 200 hours. I hope you get a good one. My nigga was cool. He was an Asian guy. He was a cool cat. His name was Chan. You might be with Chan. You watching this video. It might be with Chan. He a cool guy. Now, they're going to teach you the ins and outs when you're actually on the road, as far as using this thing, your Qualcomm. And they're also supposed to teach you about how to use this thing, and then just about your paperwork, how to trip plan, just all sorts of stuff. Really, they're gonna see, are you a good driver? They want to kind of teach you how to drive a little bit more on the road with traffic and shit. Because Swift doesn't want to give you a CDL, put you in a truck, and get your ass out of there. They want to actually have you be with somebody, so you have like a little mentorship, apprenticeship, so you can learn something, real life experience. And don't hold back any questions for your mentor. Ask him everything you can, because when you on that road, shit, you on that road by yourself, unless you team driving. Another thing I want to say is you really don't learn much. We learn a lot, but you learn a lot when you're on the road by yourself, because you get yourself in situations, and you can either fold, and I mean, you can fold, or you can, overcome. But trucking, overall, you get some more money. It's okay pay. I'm a rookie, so they said my first year I might make $35,000 to $40,000 a year. So it's like, but I'm 22. Like, I could have went to college, been in debt just to make $40,000 a year, but I'm not. So it's actually great for me. I'm just gonna stack my money and flip it and invest it. But besides that, trucking is very frustrating. It's a huge responsibility, but it's also a freedom. You get to travel, see things you never saw before. It's a great escape for many, especially if you're by yourself. Lets you get away from the bullshit of your hometown or whatever the situation is. Let you escape, make money, and travel. But it's a huge responsibility, because even though you're a company driver, it's like it's your truck. Like, and anything go wrong, you have to know. You have to know how to get yourself in and out of situations. Nobody's gonna be holding your hand out here. This is a career. This isn't a job. That's why the more experience you have, the more money you make. Because your first year, you might make $35,000 to $40,000 a year, but your second, third year, you might make $60,000 and $80,000, and then it goes up from there. You might want to own your own truck. But if you have any more questions, please put them in the comment section below. But that's pretty much it. I'm probably gonna go more in depth in my next video. But to summarize everything I talked about whether you come with or without a permit to Swift Academy, they're gonna teach you either to get your permit if you don't have it. If you do have it, you're gonna go straight to your pre-trip. You're gonna do your maneuvers. Then after you pass that, you're gonna go with your mentor. You're gonna be on the road with him for 200 hours. Then after that, they're gonna test you one more time, and the test is gonna be basically like, what do you know about your Qualcomm and all that shit, and just different shit you're gonna learn in school. And they're gonna test your bagging skills. Then they're gonna give you your own truck. Then you're on the road. Any more questions, put it in the comment section below. This is Trucker D. I'm out. Make sure you like, subscribe, tell a friend and tell a friend. Support black business, man. Support our ass, yeah. Support us. But I'm finna get out of here.